Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Maritally Informed. So on today's episode, I'll be sharing with us the justifiable reasons you can give as permitted under the law that you will not be liable for breach of promise of marriage. So guys, the law actually permits you to opt out of that relationship or other promise of marriage you've made to the other party where you realize that you guys are within the prohibited degree of consanguinity and affinity. What does that mean? Let me explain to you. When you realize that you guys are related by blood, the law permits you to opt out of that relationship. You know, by moral standard, in the African society, it is a taboo for people who are related by blood to get married to themselves. So if the basis for leaving that relationship is premised on the fact that you are related by blood, you will not be liable for breach of promise of marriage if you leave that relationship. Do you know that you will not be liable for breach of promise of marriage if in the course of the relationship you realize that the other party has been married before? He now wants to turn you to side chick or that side guy that they'll be collecting money from. So if you leave that relationship on that basis, you will not be liable for breach of promise of marriage. Ladies that used to deceive guy with excessive makeup or with filter on IG and on Facebook, do you know that if that guy eventually sees your real face and he now says he's no longer interested in that relationship after dating you online for many years, it's okay, let me just see the person I want to get married to. And passing the night, you now wash your face and say, I did not bargain for this. Do you know that if he leaves you, you cannot sue him for breach of promise of marriage? You need to know this also. If the other party has gone through surgical sex change before, which we know as transgender, and you feel you cannot condone the present gender of that person, the court allows you to opt out of that relationship. And as a matter of fact, you will not be liable for breach of promise of marriage because you have now realized that, oh, for a guy, this used to be a guy like me before. So guys, all of these I've shared with you are the justifiable reasons permitted by the law to opt out of that relationship or opt out of that promise of marriage you've made. If that guy's reason or if that lady's reason does not fall within the confine of what I've discussed with you, you know what to do. Yes. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to follow this page. Thank you guys.